Welcome, my dear students. Let us start our 30th lesson. Topic is tenses part 4. Today we will be discussing uses of some other tenses, and first we will start with uses of present perfect tense. In present perfect tense, as you already know, we use have or has as helping verbs, plus we use past participle form of the verb, or what we called as also as third form of the verb. So its first use is when there is always a connection with now, the action in the past has a result now. That means there is a connection between past and present. The action has started in the past and it is still connected with the present. So there is always a connection between past and present, and in those situations we use present perfect tense. For example, where is your bag? I don't know, I have lost it. That means I lost it in the past, and what is the present situation? I have not still got it, and that it's not with me. So we can say I have lost it, and maybe there are chances I may find it or I may not find it. So there is a connection between past and present. Number two, the road is closed. The police have arrested two men in connection with the robbery. That means the present situation is they have arrested two men. They may arrest two or more, or they may not arrest or more. But the action has taken place in the past. Or let us have a look at another example. I can't find my bag. Have you seen it? That means the present situation is that my bag is not with me. That's why we have used present perfect tense. So there is a connection between past and present. Number two, we use present perfect tense with words just, already, and yet. Just, meaning of just is a short time ago. For example, we say, would you like something to eat? No thanks, I have just had lunch. Have, we have used, that means a short time ago. Just a short time ago. Have, had. Here this have, it is used as a helping verb, and had, it is the main verb, and it's actually the third form of the verb. So I have, we have used just, and with it we have used past, we have used present perfect. I have just had lunch. Let us have a look at another example. Hi Mary, have you just arrived? So we have used have with just arrived. So first with just we use present perfect tense when we use just in a sentence, and that time, that means a short time ago, that time we use present perfect tense. Number two is already, and the meaning of already is when we say that something happened sooner than expected. That means what was the due time of something, some action to get completed, it happened before that due time. For example, we say, don't forget to post the letter. I have already posted it. That means before the due time, I have posted it. So we have used word already, and with this we have used present perfect tense. Or, what time is Jim leaving? He has already left. That means maybe expected time was this, he will leave about at this time, but before that time he has left. So we have used the word already. That means that something has happened sooner than expected, and with it we have used present perfect tense. Number three is yet. Until now, yet means until now and shows that the speaker is expecting something to happen. But until now, it hasn't happened. Yet is used only in questions and negative sentences. For example, I have written the letter, but I haven't posted it yet. So negative sentences, and it's until now. Until now I haven't posted it, and no doubt the speaker is expecting it, that it should get posted, but until now it hasn't got posted. So we have used it yet with it, and we have used present perfect tense. Or let us have a look at this example. Wait a minute, I haven't finished my brunch yet. So we have used present perfect tense, and we have used yet, negative sentence. And it's used also in questions. For example, has it stopped raining yet? So when we use questions and we use present perfect tense, that time until now, and we refer to until now. At that time we expect something to happen, that time also we use yet. So in questions also with present perfect tense, and when we refer to this time until now and we expect something to happen, we use yet. We use yet, and we use with it present perfect tense. Has stopped, we have used yet. Number 3, when we talk about a period of time that continues from the past until now, again there is a connection between past and present, and what we say about from the past up to now up to present, what is the situation. For example, what a boring film. It is the most boring film I have ever seen. From the past up to now, it's the most boring film. That means so many boring films I have watched, and this one is the most boring one I have ever seen. So we have used present perfect. Or Jane really loves that film. She has seen it 8 times. That means from the past until now, she has seen it, she has watched the film 8 times. So there is a connection from the past until now, until present. We also use present perfect tense when the speakers are talking about a period that continues from the past until now, especially or often with these phrases: recently, in the last few days, so far, since, for, etc. But when we are talking about complete actions, for example, I have known him for a long time. So we have the present perfect with the phrase for a long time. Or for he has been ill since last week. Has been present perfect with since. Everything is going well. We haven't had any problems so far. So haven't had present perfect, and so far it's a phrase we have used, and with this we have used present perfect tense. Now coming to uses of present perfect continuous tense. And as you know that in this we use has or have as helping verbs plus been, third form of the verb, and then the present participle form, or what we also call the ing form of the verb. Its first use. It's used for an action which started or began at some time in the past and is still continuing or has just stopped. Again, we can say that there is a connection between past and present, but what is the difference here? That the action from the past up to present, it's continuous. There is a continuity in the action. So in that case, we use present perfect continuous tense. For example, and especially with, we use it with for, since, but it should show a continuity from the past until now. For example, we say he has been sleeping for 5 hours. That means he started sleeping 5 hours ago, and up to this time he was sleeping. That is, again we can say there is a continuity, and still he is sleeping. Or they have been playing since morning. Again there is a continuity, that means, and there is a connection between past and present. The action started in the past, and from the past up to now it is in continuous form. So we say that way there is a continuity, and that time we use present perfect continuous. Number 2, we use present perfect to ask or say how long for an activity that is still happening. That means it refers to period of time. There is a connection between past and present. The action is started in the past and it is connected with the present. But from the past until now, or we can say up to present, it is or it going on. There is an element of going on, or what we call as continuity. As on the other hand, we say about present continuous that it refers to a point of time. Present continuous refers to a point of time, but present perfect continuous refers to a period of time. So for example, Mary is still writing letters. She has been writing letters all day. That means how long? It's all day. She has been writing. So we have used present perfect continuous. Or we say how long have you been reading that book? That means you have started it in the past, and still now you are reading it. So we want to know about the period of time. So that means how long this action has been going on. So in that cases we use present perfect tense. So we discussed it today, dear students. We discussed present perfect and present perfect continuous. And in present perfect, that's usually used for completed actions, but actions where there's a link between past and present. And present perfect continuous is used for actions where there is a continuity, but also at the same time there's a link between past and present, that the action, that means the actions are going on from the past up to the present. So this was all for today. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.